Yannick wasn't in town for a while, for about 5 weeks, and because he's a bitch.
So Until It's Gone is kind of a combination of different things we took. Like we started it off. We wrote it when Yannick was gone, and he was in Boston, I believe, for Berkeley. And we were playing around, and I came up with this little bass line, and Nick came up with this drum part, but we actually ended up switching both of the parts. So that song kind of had a lot of different phases, if you want to put it that way. Like we started it out one way, then we're like, no, let's try it this way. Then we tried it that way, then we're like, no, let's try it this way. Then we tried it that way, and then it just came together. And it's a very hard-hitting song, and I'd say the thing I love the most about the song is the crowd interaction, because it's a very easy song to get the crowd interacted with, with the chants, and it's a really fun song to play in that aspect.
We were in Indiana when we played it one time, and Joey's guitar broke, so it was just Nick and I, and Jacob started out of nowhere doing the chant before the song actually started, and you see like a few hundred or 1,000 people or so start going, and there was just so much energy in Indiana. It was a lot of fun also.
We were in the studio room, and Jacob was playing bass and singing. So Jacob had brought this bass, and the bass he has is like this. It has like active pickups, so they're natural. So they have so they're distorted when they come through the amp. And we thought that sounded really cool, and that's eventually why Yannick bought his bass big muff pedal, his fuzz pedal, because of the sound that Jacob found on the bass. So we started messing around with that, and Jacob started playing this fuzzy, distorted riff, the boom, 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 boom. So he played that, and we liked it.
The chorus is really, in my opinion, what makes it for me. It's just like, the way it stops and then just goes right back into it. And that was a really fun song to play. The drum part was inspired by a few drummers, Ben Thatcher being one of them from Royal Blood. And then the vocals on the bridge, all of us sang them together in the studio at the same time in front of one mic. And there's also with the China hits in the chorus, so down ba da ba ba. We all there's claps on those, which were all done at the same time and in front of one mic, which that kind of stuff was really fun in the studio. And that was probably, that song is what made me kind of take the kind of drum recording, rather than just recording the drum part, adding some cool stuff to make it elevate. And that drum break in the bridge, where it has the panning of the one side's got the mountain toms and one side's got the concert toms, and that's awesome. That was a really cool thing that I had thought of when we were gonna record that weekend. I'm like, let me try something with that and to plan this whole thing. But that was a pain in the ass to record, because you have to think of, first of all, I have to record the real track with just bass drum, because there was all of the tracks I did all the way through. There was no punch-ins. It was always the entire drum track at one take. And if I didn't like one part of it, I'd do the entire thing again. But so when I did the real drum track, I just had to do the bass drum, and then for the other parts, I had to forget about everything, just do the floor tom part, and then forget about everything, just do the concert tom part. So that was definitely a pain to record, but came out nice, apparently.